Hi, I'm David Cooper from Genos Tipsters, Tyros Tipsters and e-pianos. Quite a lot of people have been asking us to show them how they can use their string sounds that they loved from the Tyros models. The Allegro strings in particular was one of the favourites that people who have worked through the different models used to love for its smooth sweetness. Now the Genos string sounds are amazing. They're really, really rich and they're really realistic, but they're quite harsh compared to the sounds that you'd have got from a Tyros 2 or 3. So what I'm going to show you is how to find the Allegro strings in the Legacy section. If you want to come over to the screen here, I'll just turn on just the right hand one section. I'm going to touch the picture so that it goes into my main voice category area. I've got all my categories down the side and I've got my pages on the right here. Now I don't want to go into the string section I've got in the keyboard because that's going to give us the current new set of sounds. But if I use the arrow in the corner and go up, that takes me to a digital set of categories of all the main voice categories. So if I go to page 2 now and I go over to Legacy, this will give me all the sounds that were popular in the earlier models of Tyros. Now strings here, if we go to page 2 of strings, now we have Allegro at the bottom here, and this is the it's a nice soft string sound. Now what we can do as well, you may have noticed there's a way that we can save our favourite settings into a star button. Now any of the sounds that we choose from within the instrument, if we're going to use them regularly, we can put them into this star section. If we press the star, there's currently nothing in there at the moment. So when I go to my Allegro strings, I hold down my finger on the bar for about 3 seconds and a little yellow line comes on the side of it. That now means that I can find it in the star section. It's another category that we can always access. So if we go back to the preset section now, if we go back to, let's say, the normal voices, and we're in our string section, and we've got all the new Genos strings, which are very accurate but slightly harsher. String low, natural. But if I go to my star button now, I can find my Allegro strings because I've tabbed it in that section, and that means it's there. Now a great way to use this would be to mix it with one of the new sounds. So if I go into my preset section, and in my first section now I set up, let's say I do Genos strings natural. Let's go, I'll just use the standard one. Now if I exit out and I go to my second section and turn it on, I can now choose a sound for that one, and I'm going to go into my star and choose Allegro. So I now have 2 sounds on together. I have my Genos strings in 1 and Allegro in 2. And I can balance them out on my sliders, right 1 and 2. So it gives me a nice combination of a new rich sound and an older but very sweet and smooth strings, the Allegro strings that many of you like. Okay. Here's a little tip you might want to try. We've got these 2 sounds now. We've got the Genos strings and we've got the Allegro strings. Now on the screen here we've got the 2 sections turned on and we've got the volume set to about the same each. So if I go over to the menu button here and then I go to voice settings, I have a facility where I can change the octave of either of those sounds. So I'm going to go to my Allegro strings, which is the right 2 and my octave section, and I'm going to change it from standard. I'm going to put it down an octave. Let's go to my other string, my Genos string, and I'll put that up an octave, so we'll get a bigger spread. Put my Allegro strings back down again, 0. Go down further. Put my Keno one down. So it's very effective to change the two sounds to different variations of octave, and that gives you a wider spread of the sound, and you're covering more both high and low octaves, and the range is very different. It's very effective if you change it to a piano as well. We could put a piano instead of one of the strings and have a low piano and a high strings, all the other way around. So do try that. Go into the menu section, voice settings, and try altering the octaves of your two sounds that you're using at the same time. It's a really effective thing to try. Hope you found that useful.